Every now and then I get an idea, and I take that idea into a creative world and start messing about. I absolutely love redstone and figuring out new things with redstone, and that, my friends, is where today's video got started. I hopped into a redstone world and started messing around with this idea that I had. You see, Minecraft minigames have been around for a long time, and there's a lot of them, and there's a couple classics that I remember watching people play, and one particular that I had in my mind to recreate, and that game is Spleef. The only issue is that once you've gotten rid of the platform completely, you have to redo it yourself. So I thought to myself, is there a way that I can make this Spleef game but never have to rebuild it? Well, friends, yes. Yes, there is. No,
Yeah,
you got me again
wait.
so fast. Oh, yes, finally.
Oh, let's go! Let's
Oh. I don't know how you survived that, Dana. Over at the gaming district, I found a really flat spot to start building and got to work. I built this over a couple of months on live streams, so the footage is a little bit glitchy here, but I hope you enjoy seeing it come together as much as I did. I tell you guys, thank goodness for the shopping district. This makes building things on the server so much easier because I can run over here and grab whatever materials I may need in order to complete our build. For example, I have yet to touch a mangrove tree on the server, and these mangrove roots are quite helpful. I also needed a lot of mossy cobble and mossy stone for our build, and I actually almost bought these guys out of stock when I purchased all of their moss. And of course, our king of redstone, VidMC, was happy to supply us with a stack of redstone blocks to build the inside floor as well, since I seem to have misplaced my redstone box. While I'm in the shopping district here, I need to buy some rockets, and I've been buying my rockets the entire time on the server for 1 diamond for 3 stacks of rockets. However, today I'm going to switch it up and buy the bulk gunpowder because I do have my own sugarcane farm, and that should make things a lot cheaper. So there we go, 8 diamonds. Okay, that actually made things way cheaper. I have so many rockets now. So I'm thinking like 5 stacks will probably do me. Does that sound all right? While the nature shop was out of rooted dirt, Skunk Monkey stepped up and offered some of his own supply to us in exchange for some diamonds. This happened while I was live and I didn't end up with separate audio tracks, so yeah, I couldn't include it very well. But before I got to use all of that rooted dirt, an electric horse appeared on the gaming district and we had to try it. I made it my ultimate goal here to either beat Iron Knight's time or make a complete and utter fool of myself. Let me tell you guys, I do all of this from an armchair, and it's not just an armchair, it's a rocking armchair. And it used to be that I would put the footrest up and that would keep it in one position so it wouldn't rock anymore. My 2-year-old son started sitting on the footrest, and that did not do good things for the footrest. He broke it. I took it apart, fixed it once by like screwing in some metal bars there, and then he broke it in a different place by sitting on the footrest while it was up, and now it's completely, it's broken. Okay, there we go. Okay, I missed that one. Okay, this is not going well so far. I've missed all of them. There's no way I'm beating Iron Knight's time. Oh, goodness. And there's a totem. Popped a totem. Okay. I don't know how you did this, Iron Knight. This is ridiculous. Oh, because you got to double tap spacebar in order to... This is so bad. Oh, and I died anyway. Alright, ran into a wall. Ran into another one. Popped a totem. Ran into another wall. I think it's safe to say that I made a complete and utter fool of myself. So, goal accomplished? but I think we were supposed to be building something. My idea was to build a volcano where players would fall into when they lost the game. So down here I tried to make it look as red and lava-y as I could. While up above I worked on building the mountain around it. This was a little bit tricky, but thanks to Litmatica, I was able to place all of these blocks just a little bit easier. The trickiest thing, of course, was just to make sure I didn't cut off any redstone that would break the game. To really complete the volcano look, I need to start putting lava around the beacon as well as these little holes right here. So that means that it's time to take a trip into the Nether. While I was gathering all of that lava yesterday, I found my new favorite way of mining ancient debris on accident, and I don't know that I will ever go back. What you're going to need is a bunch of rockets, an elytra, and some fire resistance potions. Then of course you're going to want to find yourself in the Nether and find yourself a big lava pool, kinda like this one. Then just go ahead and drink one of those fire resistance potions and dive right in. Now you're just going to want to rocket around under here looking for any exposed ancient debris that you can mine up and enjoy for yourself. It should be fairly easy to spot because you're under the lava here, so it's not exposed to air. And here's our first one. We'll go ahead and grab it. While all the other blocks are going to burn up in the lava, the ancient debris will not. So we can go ahead and collect it. Unfortunately, I did end up finding a bunch of veins of just one with only one vein of 3, but at the end here I ended up with 11 ancient debris, which I think is pretty good for the 8 minutes of potion that I used. Guys, I finally found it. I found my redstone box. It's been sitting over here under this mountain. I've been missing it for a while and been looking and haven't been able to find it. I'm so excited. So here I am filling in all of this lava, and I just realized I probably ought to do the redstone stuff first, since I'm running it underground, and I don't want to end up running into lava while I'm digging around down there. I'm thinking that we can set up our redstone on-off switch somewhere right here, because this is the door that is closest to the PvP arena or the portal over there, and this is probably where the road will get connected as well. In order to make that on-off switch, I'm thinking we go ahead and use a diamond block just like so, with a lever on top that flicks this way and that, and then we'll put a sign on here that says on and off, just like that. Of course, I may actually have to swap those once the redstone gets hooked up. Okay, here we go. So it's sitting in the off position. Now it's sitting in the on position, and there we go. We could hear all the pistons move. Fantastic. For some reason, this path didn't come out in the schematic, so we've got to go ahead and build it ourselves here. Now we've also got to make sure that all of our other paths actually end up coming over and connecting into the inside here. Now we're just left with a couple little areas like this around the entire mountain that we've got to go ahead and patch up as well. Now I think we just need a little bit of terraforming around the outside. Okay, now I think it's time to clean up all of these shulker boxes and put our lava in here before we put the final little touches on the build. Okay, last few touches here. We need a bed for people to respawn, and then also, in case people want to put their stuff in chests, I'm going to go ahead and put a bunch of chests here for everybody. So we'll put 4 on this side and then 4 on this side, just like that. There we go. The entire thing is done, everybody. I am so excited to take a look at this and try it out with all of the other igniters. Let's go ahead and flip it on and test it out. Just go ahead and see if it's actually working properly. So I already failed there, as you can see, but if we just run around the entire thing here, this should give us a good understanding about whether or not the whole thing is working. Look at that, completely healed. Oh, I thought you were going to survive that for a second.
Pay attention.
Oh. I had to get you. Oh, man.
Almost out of trap.
No!
Oh, I just Spleefed myself.
That was so funny.
Vid, you're starting in the middle. You got two people coming towards you from the beginning.
I know.
That is true. Oh, there goes Vid.
No, I keep hopping on the purple. I definitely got to make that a too high wall.
Here we go.
Dano is the threat here. No!
Oh!
Ah! No, I did hit myself again.
Nah. Oh, I hit you with my pick. This beautiful Spleef arena is not the only minigame I've made on the server. In fact, if you want to see me build this massive PvP arena, then you can go ahead and click on that video on screen right now to check out me building it and playing it with some of the igniters. I love you guys, and I will see you over there.